Do you remember in the first part I asked you to imagine a situation where your life has reached a dead end? This is the second part on how to get out of this impasse. If you haven't seen the first part, please like, subscribe to the channel and watch both parts. Now about sports. We all know that physical activity is healthy, but let us be honest, most people don't exercise regularly. Why? Because they perceive sports as a duty that is better postponed. But regular workouts aren't just a way to improve your physical fitness. It is also a mind workout. No less important than a body workout. The benefits of daily exercise go far beyond physical health. They improve concentration, boost mood, and develop discipline, which is the foundation of a strong and healthy body and mind. My personal experience was that for a long time I played sports only when I was in the mood. When I had the time and desire, I tried to convince myself that I was too busy for regular workouts. But in reality, I just lacked discipline. My energy level was unstable. I often felt tired, and my mood depended on how exhausted or depressed I was. I didn't realize that daily physical activity could become a key element that affects all other aspects of life. One day I decided to change my habit and started small. I promised myself to practice for at least 1,015 minutes every day. It doesn't have to be intense training. The main thing is that the body moves. At first, it was difficult for me to keep up with regularity, but I didn't give up. After a few weeks, I began to notice changes that affected more than just my body. I got more energy, improved my concentration, and my mood became more stable. Daily physical activity has become an important part of my daily routine, and over time, everything has become easier. Now, one of the first things I do in the morning is set the tone for the whole day. Why is this important? Regular workouts not only strengthen your body, but also change your approach to life. This is a way to build willpower and build mental resilience. Every time you find the strength to move, even if you are not in the mood, you acquire a valuable skill to overcome internal barriers. Activity stimulates the production of endorphins, the hormones of happiness that naturally boost mood, reduce stress, and clear the mind. How do I get started? It is important to start small and approach it consistently. It can be a short walk or simple exercises with your own weight. Choose something that suits you, that makes your heart beat faster and gives your body a boost of movement. Start with 1,015 minutes a day, without worrying about how intense the workout is or how it looks from the outside. The main thing is to form a habit, step by step, gradually. When daily activity becomes the norm, you will be able to increase the duration or try more complex exercises. Find something that suits you. It can be a gym, home workouts, running, yoga, or a completely different type of activity. The most important thing is to move every day without unnecessary complications. Regularity is more important than the form of classes. After all, the discipline you gain through movement has an impact not only on your body, but also on other aspects of your life. You get used to effort, perseverance, and patience, and this extends to your work, relationships, and goals. Your body is the only home you have to live in for the rest of your life. It is your key tool, and taking care of it is an investment in your future. Physical activity is not just about appearance. It is about how you feel, how you think, and how you show the world the best version of yourself. The time you invest in your health will surely return to you by increasing the quality of life in all its spheres. Here is the rewritten text with the main meaning preserved. If you can set aside at least 1,015 minutes a day for physical activity, you're kidding yourself about your priorities. Time is not found by itself. You need to allocate it. Make it important for yourself, because as soon as your health starts to deteriorate, everything else will fade into the background. Work, goals, even relationships. Everything will become less important if your body starts to let you down. That's why the habit of taking care of yourself should be your priority. Limit your time spent on social media to 15 minutes per day. Social media can be useful. They connect us to the world, provide information, and entertain us. But at the same time, they easily turn into a huge black hole, draining our productivity, self-esteem, and attention. Let us be honest. Many people spend hours scrolling through TikTok, Instagram, or other apps, getting only the illusion of employment in return. Why should you reduce your time on social media if you want to really change your life? This is one of the habits that will give you back the most valuable thing, your time. Imagine how much you could achieve if you didn't spend hours with your phone in your hands. By setting a limit on social media to 15 minutes a day, you'll start using them consciously instead of letting them manage your time. This will help you break out of the cycle of constant comparison and the need for approval that social media creates. The truth is this: social media is one of the main enemies of your mental well-being. An endless stream of perfect pictures from other people's lives or the negative background of other people's opinions gradually undermine your self-confidence. Make it difficult to focus and live in the present moment. Limiting time on social media will help you regain mental space and energy for the really important things: your goals, relationships, and personal growth. I've learned this from my own experience. Once upon a time, I was completely engrossed in social media. My day began with reaching for my phone to scroll through news feeds. It became a habit that I didn't even realize I had, but soon I noticed how it drained me. I started comparing myself to others who subscribed to me and felt like I wasn't successful enough, thinking my life wasn't bright enough. The flood of news and other people's opinions only increased the feeling of anxiety, which I did not even realize. At some point, I decided to set a hard limit on using social media, just 15 minutes a day. At first, it was hard. I found myself thinking about opening my phone as soon as I had a free minute. But a few weeks later, something incredible happened. My concentration improved noticeably, my mood became more stable, and I stopped worrying about what was happening on the internet. Instead, I began to focus on my own goals and desires. It felt like I had been in a thick fog for a long time, which suddenly cleared. Why does it work? Social media skillfully manipulates our dopamine system. Every like, comment, or notification triggers a short burst of dopamine, forcing us to come back for a new dose over and over again. It becomes an addiction, and the more time you spend on such platforms, the harder it is to stop. How can this be applied? Set clear boundaries. Use a timer or special apps to limit your time on social media to 15 minutes per day. It may seem too harsh at first, but believe me, it changes everything. You will be forced to use this time in a meaningful way, to chat with friends, read important news, or watch a couple of funny videos. Anything beyond these 15 minutes is, in fact, a pure meaningless immersion in tapes. Here's another effective tip: create social media free zones for yourself. For example, do not pick up your phone in the morning, as soon as you wake up, and before going to bed. Instead, use these moments for yourself. Read, write down thoughts in a diary, meditate, or plan things for the day. You'll be surprised how orderly and calm your day will become if it doesn't start and end with aimless scrolling. The main message is that if you don't control the use of social media, they can take over your life. They create a false sense of connection, while taking away time that could have been spent on real communication and development. They distract you from your present, forcing you to observe other people's lives. But here's the bottom line: no one's life can be more important to you than your own. By limiting your time on social media, you regain control of your own attention. Instead of being held hostage by algorithms that try to make you dependent, you begin to manage your time, energy, and focus your most valuable resources. Don't forget to spend time outdoors. In today's world, we are more often connected to our screens than to the real environment. The irony is that humans, as a biological species, are programmed to develop harmoniously in their natural environment. However, most of us spend day after day indoors near phones, computers, or televisions, hardly ever going outside. Spending just 30 minutes outdoors every day is one of the simplest, but at the same time, the most transformative habits you can bring to your life. It helps to reconnect with nature, cleanses the mind, and strengthens both mental and physical health. Why is it so important to be outside? There's a reason why walking in the park, relaxing by the water, or just spending time in the sun feels so invigorating. Our body needs nature. Spending time outside allows you to breathe clean air, get natural light, and feel connected to the earth. Scientific studies confirm that even a short stay in the fresh air reduces stress levels, improves mood, enhances creative thinking, and improves overall health. It's like a reset for your mind. At the same time, it's amazing how being indoors all day can cause anxiety, fatigue, and mental exhaustion. How often do you just go outside to be alone with nature? Most people don't do this, and that's why they feel exhausted, demotivated, and disconnected from the natural environment that can restore their energy and mental clarity. Spending at least 30 minutes outdoors is the antidote to this modern blackout. Personal experience. For a long time, I believed that going outside was only necessary for some purpose, to solve cases, meet people, or play sports. The rest of the time I spent indoors, working or relaxing in front of a TV screen or phone. It seemed superfluous to just go outside without a specific reason. But as I grew older and became aware of my mental state, I began to feel that I was missing something important. I was depressed, anxious, and easily stressed. One day I decided to try to change that. I started taking at least 30 minutes every day just to be outside, no matter the circumstances. At first it looked strange. What should I do? Just walk, sit on a bench. But after a few days, I felt a change. Fresh air, a relaxing environment. All this helped me to find peace, reduce anxiety, and feel connected to the present moment. These half hours in nature have become an outlet for me, a time when I can clear my thoughts, gain energy, and return to business with a clear head and concentration. Why does it work? Nature has a powerful effect on our physical and emotional state. Being outdoors reduces the level of cortisol, the stress hormone, and increases the level of serotonin, the hormone of happiness. Natural light helps to adjust your internal biorhythm, improve sleep and energy levels. Fresh air saturates the brain with oxygen, increasing cognitive abilities and concentration. In addition, a simple walk or contemplation of nature allows your mind to turn off a little, which promotes the growth of creativity and helps to find non-standard solutions to life's problems. However, nature affects us not only on a physical level. It reminds us of our belonging to something bigger. The trees, sky, and earth beneath our feet have already existed and will continue to exist long after we leave. This perspective allows us to look at our daily worries in a different way, reducing their importance in the big picture of events. How to apply this in life? There is no need to go to the mountains or parks to experience the positive effects of time outside. Start small. After leaving your home or office for at least 10 minutes, you can walk, sit on a bench, or just stand on the balcony, breathing in the fresh air. Even small portions of nature can create a sense of connection with it. Over time, you'll start looking forward to these moments, and they'll become a natural part of your day. Turn it into a mandatory routine, like brushing your teeth or having lunch. Find the optimal time, whether it's morning, lunch break, or evening, and stick to it. When you go outside, leave your phone at home or at least set it to airplane mode. These minutes should be time for you, not for checking emails or social media. Life doesn't change by accident. It changes by conscious choice. Although such small habits may seem insignificant, they are like seeds that, when planted, grow into something great. You will notice that by starting to control your time, mind, and energy, the world will also begin to change in your favor, going beyond what is convenient. Adopting habits, even if it seems strange or difficult, is what is really important. Many remain in their comfort zone, mindlessly flipping through social networks, allowing chaos to take over their lives. But it is not about you. You strive for more. You are ready to challenge yourself and reveal the best version of yourself. Start today. Go outside. Leave your phone. Set your priorities. And adopt these habits as if your life depends on them. Because, to some extent, it really depends. The life you dream of is beyond these small but powerful changes. Are you ready to take this step?